sir. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Enjoy it.
I'm relatively new to Vancouver Island, so a few friends of mine recommended I take a ride on the Frances Barkley to see firsthand some true West Coast wilderness.
As soon as you leave our dock here, things are changing quite a bit for you. When you get into, for example, when you get into Kildonan, you'll notice all the float houses out there where people live year-round and seasonably. And we kind of like to say they live off the grid. They're on island time, as we like to call it. We travel back and forth between Bamfield to various waypoints along the way. And we stop at Bamfield, let people off for about an hour, and then we take them back home.
This is a very classic ship. It's been around since 1958. It's got a classic character to it, so people who ride it enjoy a bit of the history of the area plus the history of the ship.
Wow, who knew the West Coast could be this beautiful?
We have people that come from Europe, Hungary, Saudi Arabia, places, and they're just blown away at the scenery that we have here. Also the friendliness of the people of Port Alberni and the people down the canal. Everybody usually has a smile on their face and they're very happy to meet our guests.
This area, it's so impressed. It's very, very nice to be here and to have a look around. We like that so much to get some impression what the pioneers did do here and what they got here. It's so impressed, and that's what we like to feel. And well, we saw some places that you say, oh yes, you should have seen that, so that we know a little bit what they have had at that time, a couple of hundred years ago.
They like to get an idea, a taste of BC, understanding about what it's like to be on the water and what it was like to be first settlers here at the coast. So you get a varied experience. We get ideas of the wildlife, we see the history of the places that we visit, and you see logging going on in the Barkley Sound, and fishing.
Today's trip on the Frances Barkley saw me in Kildonan, Bamfield, Uchuckalset, and Hagar's Cove. I couldn't ask for a more beautiful day with such friendly people. What an amazing trip. Coming home to Port Alberni on the Frances Barkley, I'm Jose Araujo.